Hello. Why am I looking so red? I'm gonna have to put some sort of filter on that. I look like a sunburnt lobster on the boil. I'll see if I can filter it out. If I appear some sort of eerie orange colour, then that's why. Anyway, I have stumbled upon a video, REN being REN, Funny Moments Part 1. It's 8 minutes long. The channel that it's hosted on, I'll put a link in the description, hasn't got very many subscribers, even though this video has got 20,000 views. So do hop on and support them. But I'm going to react to it. Presumably part 1 means there's a part 2. So if it's fun, then we can look at the other one another time. But this should be good. Do you like my new t-shirt, by the way? My son is nearly 13 years old and he's started buying and selling clothes online, which is an interesting concept because what it means is we buy full price clothes for him at the shops, and then a few months later he sells them for a fraction of the price online. But hey, it gives him a bit of a pot to play with and teaches him about business and stuff. Anyway, he discovered Stussy. The next generation have discovered Stussy. They've been around forever. I think they're like a skateboarding or surfing brand. And he bought it and it was a bit big for him. Like, he didn't like the way that the arms came down a bit long and stuff. And so I ended up buying it off him for the price that he paid for it. Not sure that's good business sense by anybody's books. Anyway, REN being REN, Funny Moments Part 1. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. It's already making me feel nostalgic just seeing cheeky ickle sick boy's face up there like that. Let's do it.
Good morning. Kalimba? REN.
I mean, I don't think it's too outrageous to say that acorns are part of our DNA. Oh. Hi there, my name is REN, I'm from the Big Push.
Mate, let's go.
Is it me or did he look a bit like Elton John with those yellow glasses on? Ooh, is that jacket, do you think, an original inspiration for the Sick Boy ones? It reminds me very much of my original jacket that I bought at the album launch party, at Secret Garden party. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's loads of jackets similar to that, but interesting that he owned this one years back.
Oh, this is my business. This is my business partner, Tony Montgomery the Fourth. She's quite quiet, but
not enough hair on the head or the face to be called Tony, I'm afraid, male or female. Oh, I miss Tony Humphries. Where's Tony Humphries? What is he up to? Is he? I think he might be supporting Knox and Vic again soon. I am hoping to do 2 of the 3 dates that they've got coming up. Well, they've got 4, including Berlin, haven't they? And I'm hearing rumours about America as well. But hoping to do at least a couple. Can't wait. Anyway, I digress.
that's why she makes such a good business. But she's calculated. She makes the right decision.
I won't need $5 grand, but I want to have it so double boost.
Do whatever you want.
Nice moves. Nice pecs. Old Rennie Boo. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
And again.
Yeah.
Why, my woman?
That's my woman. I thought it was going to be Elvis Presley then. Wise men say. That's another. REN covered that, didn't he, as well? Anyway. His
Why
eyes.
does she care for me, my love? My woman.
It's out now.
Why does she care
Go stream it.
for me?
You
Why
bastard.
does she care?
Hear him then. You bastards. It's a very British thing, I think. We compliment each other by insulting each other, by swearing at each other. You could take the whole range of swear words and any one of them, from the nicest, most family-friendly one to the worst of the worst, can definitely be a term of endearment as well as an insult, depending on how it's used. It's great.
They said, how did we meet?
Remain.
I was looking for a flat. It was about 6 years ago, I believe. I was looking for a flat. You have a flat in your possession.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this is the story actually. So me and my girlfriend at the time had just broken up, right? And I was looking for a place to live because living with your ex-girlfriend isn't the best situation, really. Anyone's been in that situation will know why. And then so someone was like, I've got a mate who might live with you. So I was like, sound, I'll go out for a drink with him. Everything was going ahead because he'd been vouched. So he'd been vouched for. So I was like, and I desperately needed a place to live. So I was like, yeah, cool. I'm going to live with this dude, whatever. It was about the day before we move in, or no, about like a week before we move in, yeah. And I go out for a drink with this guy, and he's like, oh, it's nice that you want to move in with me. This is a really bad accent. I don't know where. Just some vague European accent, very politically incorrect accent. Well, very nice that you want to move in with me. And then I was like, all right, so tell me more about you, brother. And he was like, well, the other day I come home so drunk and I pissed all over my own living room. And he started laughing. He was like, I pissed all over my living room. I was like, you know when you're like, not sure.
Was that the original piss goblin? The flatmate that when they moved out, he'd filled bottles and bottles of piss, kept them in wardrobes and stuff? Or is this somebody else? Has he had multiple piss goblin flatmate encounters?
Laughed out of politeness, like, ha ha ha. And then he said something even worse, like, he was like, the other day, bro, I was out with my friend who was a girl, and like, we were just out at the bar, and then I just grabbed her private parts. And at that point, I just wasn't laughing. I was like, I was like, oh, bro, I've got to shoot off. And then I got home, and I was like, fuck, I cannot live with this guy, mate. So I was like thinking what to do, and I messaged him the next day and was like, bro, good news. Me and my girlfriend have gotten back together, which we hadn't. But I was like, me and my girlfriend have gotten back together, so I'm gonna be moving in with her now. And I was like, fuck, I've got a week to find someone to live with. Don't know what to do about it. So I went on Facebook because I'm noisy as fuck, mate. I'm producer. I went on Facebook and I type on Brighton bands and musicians. I'm like, I need to find someone to live with within a week.
And then he found me, and I wasn't pissing on the floor, and I wasn't assaulting women, so that was enough.
Yeah, at that point, the threshold, he could have literally arrived covered in blood and been like, yeah, I just stabbed 4 people to death on the way here, mate. And I would probably been like, when can you move in, lad? But we took a long time on this. We got an interior designer in just to decorate the walls to make it look a little bit like there's been a terrible struggle that took place. This is a door that's locked from the outside to keep people inside. This is our garden. It's the penthouse suite. As you can see, if you're...
Ooh, is that Metro? That looked familiar to me.
a busking musician, you live a life of luxury. This is the bunch of planks.
Vic? Canada.
Fucking weirdos.
Did that go off?
What was that last fit? It's like his mom's blouse. No judgment.
Sorry. Okay, from the side.
Was it? Oh shit! What? And he just went for you?
Like a wolf.
Oh damn! It was a suicide doggo. Oh no! I'd probably run into the road if they took my my crown jewels. Yeah. What a good boy.
Is this Lake Louise? It looks like Lake Louise in Banff. Lake Louise in Banff? Oh man, I spent 6 months in Canada, but it was a long time ago. I actually went to a wedding on Lake Louise. We all went out on red canoes and smoked cherry flavoured cigars. It was a Canadian national, a bloke that we knew, a friend of a friend, very nice bloke. He was marrying somebody from Russia, actually. And it was a really great wedding. It really was. He's a film producer, or he was. And it'd be good to get back in touch with him and see what he's been up to. That's a really nice time. That's the trouble with cold water therapy. I'm sure it's very good for you. I'm sure Wim Hof has got it all right, but it certainly takes off the inches.
Oh my god! Fucking Jesus! Oh. Come on! Oh, it's alright actually, I like it. Yeah! Back in! Yeah, let's go, round two.
Someone was in my DMs the other day being like, they were like, I don't get the Toblerone thing because like, it looks nothing like a penis.
Oh, this Twitch layout with the pre-order Sick Boy album and everything was the layout that he had when he reacted to my Disco Doc Power reaction. So I always get nostalgic when I see this. But enough about me. He's talking about Toblerone.
Penis. Like it's segmented squares of chocolate. Like there's no real correlation, and it made me think. You know what? You're right. Apart from my Toblerone shaped penis.
Life is fun, 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 life is fun.
Not a big fan of the white hair, to be honest. Looks like it's awaiting a blue rinse or something. Nah.
Life is fun.
Happy Christmas, baby.
Ooh, him eating that silica gel then gave me the heebie-jeebies. It went right through me. I didn't like that. It's like the Tide Pod challenge. Nah.
Master Christmas.
Happy Christmas, Masochistmas, genius. He's so quick, isn't he? With that wordplay. Even when he's just knocking about. Even had a banana for scale then. Banana for scale. There you go. Well, go and subscribe to the channel that put that up. Give them a shout. Don't know who they are. And it's in the description. And I'll check out part 2 very soon. How joyous to see our Ickle Sick Boy just full of the joys of life. In between all those moments of pain and suffering. Just ringing out every moment of joy. Loved it. I am Carl, the real Disco Doc. Peace.